SkullsandBones.com, my Metal Mark here on the lovely Clutch tour bus with Neil. How are you, man?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing very awesome. We're here on the Berserkers tour. How's it been treating you guys so far?
It's been fun. I was a little, freaked out by 2 months on the road, but we've already been out for a month, and it's gone by really quick, which is usually the sign of a good tour.
Yeah.
And everyone's really cool and professional and down to earth, and you can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, well, the bill is really cool because there's a diverse amount of bands. How have, say, the Black Label fans, have they really seemed to get into you guys while y'all are playing?
Sure. So, I would say the majority of them. Of course, some of them no, but that's the point of opening for another band, is to play in front of people who haven't heard you before. Yeah. And there's always a bit of, folded arms and kind of just checking you out for the first time, but you can't always, preach to your own choir.
Yeah.
Get out of the comfort zone.
Yeah, definitely. Well, recently y'all been re-releasing all your albums. An acoustic EP that's supposed to be coming out later this year. What's the latest on that?
Well, we were talking about it, and we were thinking maybe it makes more sense to kind of take those tracks and maybe start thinking about that as a portion of the next record. Okay. Not that the next record's going to be acoustic, but we haven't finished it. I'm not going to be able probably to do my tracks until after the new year, and that's really kind of when we were talking about making the record. Yeah. And maybe those tracks will end up as B-sides or just like singles or what have you. But it was a lot of fun. It was, not purely acoustic, but it was a little more intimate of a sound.
Very cool. Now, a lot of bands these days are playing, full albums, like Slayer's playing Season of the Abyss. Y'all done it before, but are y'all thinking about doing that again in the future sometime?
We haven't really talked about it, usually because we're so preoccupied with what we're going to do next. Yeah. Kind of playing an old record is fun, and we did that, about a year ago. It's a lot like work. Yeah. Yeah. And that, kind of bums us out because you're having to place, you know exactly what's going to happen for the next 50 minutes. Whereas if you're writing a different set list every night, it's a little more exciting. Yeah. But I'm not saying no.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, obviously you have a very nice tour bus here. What is one thing that you have to have on the road with yourself on every tour?
Oh, man. I brought my bike on tour this time around, which is a godsend, just to get away. Xbox helps. Yeah. But probably more than anything else, it would be your cell phone. Yeah. I remember touring before cell phones, and that's how old I am. But I can't imagine doing it without a cell phone. Yeah. Especially with an iPhone, you can go to a town you never found before and find what you should avoid eating wise and what you should look for. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Definitely. Now, for the last question, when it's all said and done and y'all have stopped playing music, what would you like the legacy of Clutch to be?
I think, if your music goes beyond your time on Earth, that's a legacy, and that's especially if you influence another musician. And if someone, 50 years from now is listening to our music, and maybe that affects them, well, then that's a little bit of immortality there. Yeah. I think all the gold records and fame and money in the world, it doesn't do you a damn bit of good once you're dead. Exactly. I think that would be a pretty cool legacy.
Very cool. Do you have anything else to say to the fans?
Hi.
Hello. Well, Clutch is out right now. Talked about you maybe doing a new album next year.
Yeah, we're going to probably stop touring. We're going to do a Christmas run down south between Christmas and New Year's. So doing New Year's in Asheville, North Carolina. And then pretty much January, February, and March, probably April too, we'll dedicate to writing and recording the record. And then come summertime, we're going to tour Europe a little bit, and I'm sure we'll do the States. And the album, if we do finish it, when we think we're going to finish it, it'll probably be out this time next year.
Very cool, man. Well, awesome. Thank you very much, man. Clutch is one of the best bands of all time. Go check them out.